Happy Thursday. Seattle hit 3 home runs to back up Luis Castillo on the mound to beat Tampa Bay yesterday 6-2. After falling behind early, Seattle tied the game on Luke Raley's sacrifice fly. Then Victor Robles, Julio Rodriguez, and Randy Arozarena went deep to give the Mariners its second consecutive series win.
When he decided to swing it was perfect location.
Let's see if this will get it done or not. Carlson waiting for it. Arozarena is racing home. Here's the throw. It's up the line, and Randy scores standing. Sacrifice fly off the bat of Luke Raley. Lifted high, deep out to left field. Robles back and gone. The punch the Mariners have been looking for.
We've really been talking a lot about this over the last few days, a 2-strike approach. And you saw his feet were so quiet. I talked about him stepping up in the box, not a big leg kick at all, and just putting that ball in play. A fastball just above the zone and brushes it into left field.
3-2. A high riser, riding back into the corner, gone! Julio!
But right here, his timing is perfect. And he's saying, listen, it's only a bad at-bat if I don't take something away from that at-bat. I think he takes something away from that pop-up in the 4th inning, and that's why he crushes this home run in the 5th.
Why he's swinging the bat so much better in this series. Back through the middle and a base hit. It'll be in a run as Lau comes in. To third base, Morel, and a 2-out RBI hit for Dylan Carlson makes it 5-2 Seattle.
Fly ball, lifted high, blasted back, Randy Arozarena strikes again! His second this series, 430 feet for the former Ray.
And this has got to feel so good for Randy against his former team. He was absolutely adored there. To be able to do this, not once, but again, against your former team.
He pops it up. Polanco drifting over, underneath it, and the Mariners win it. They take the series.
Root Sports Northwest Tom Glasgow caught up with Julio afterwards. As always, he was all smiles.
How much fun was that today for you?
I mean, it was so fun. I feel like everybody was bringing the energy. We played a really good ball game today, so I'm happy everybody enjoyed out here today.
Got the series win, which is obviously most important, but let's talk about your day. Hit the ball hard 3 times. You got robbed there a little bit at the end, but talk about the home run. It has been a while with the high ankle sprain, some of the issues you've been dealing with. Your first long ball since the month of July. That had to feel very sweet.
Definitely feel amazing, like you said, dealing with some stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy, and I feel like me and this team, we're always going to continue to go forward, and it's just part of it. You know, you got to keep enjoying the times, and I'm just grateful that I was able to launch one for the game to help win the ball game.
And another terrific diving catch out in the no-fly zone. We love seeing that as well.
I mean, it's always fun. I love playing defense. I feel like everybody knows that. I take a lot of pride into that, and that's something that I can help the team win, and I'm happy that I can help the pitchers out.
How are you feeling? How's this team feeling? You're getting ready to head out on the road. This is obviously going to be a massive 10-game road trip, Julio. Looks like Houston's going to take care of their business today. They're in control in Philadelphia. So 3.5 back. What's your vibe right now with this club?
That's not over. You know, it's not over. We're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to do our best, and we're excited. We're excited. This is what we play for, and I hope everybody here brings the energy every single day we're playing at home. Let's go.
Seattle has the day off today before beginning a weekend series in Anaheim against the Angels tomorrow night. That'll be at 6:38 and only viewable on Apple TV+. Well, Houston salvaged the final game of its series with Philadelphia by pounding the Phillies 10-0. Seattle remains 3.5 games back. Texas swept a doubleheader with the White Sox 3-1 and 4-3 to climb to within 9 games of first place. Oakland outpaced the Reds 9-6, while Detroit edged the Angels 3-2. Everybody except Boston, who's ahead of Seattle in the wild card chase, lost yesterday. Orioles fell to the Dodgers 6-4. The Royals came up short against the Guardians 7-5. Braves beat the Twins 5-1. Boston shut out Toronto 3-0 to climb to within 3 games of the last playoff spot. Seattle sits 4.5 games back of Minnesota. Well, a day after cutting players to get to the 53-man roster limit, the Seahawks welcome back 15 to their practice squad. Among those placed on the so-called taxi squad, including Marquise Blair, Artie Burns, George Holani, and Aesop Winston Jr. General Manager John Schneider wanted to thank all those involved in the difficult process of creating Seattle's roster.
Just want to thank everybody, especially the personnel guys this weekend. All the work that goes into this roster cut down to 53. I can't tell you how much work that is going on behind the scenes, all the hours and hours of studying. And it's not just for the weekend. It's not just for, getting to 53, establishing your practice squad. It's really establishing the whole landscape for what the whole season is going to look like. And just really, really thankful to the way Nolan and Trent and Willie and Matt Berry, everybody, the way everything was organized and all the work that went into it, and thankful for the coaching staff staying up late last night when we chipped up some guys to check out and everything after they had worked all day working on Denver stuff. But and then obviously the players, thankful to the players that came back, decided to come back and be on our practice squad.
Seattle will open up the 2024 regular season a week from Sunday at home against the Denver Broncos. The game will kick off at 1:05 on CBS. Well, the college football season gets underway in the Northwest here tonight. Eastern Washington hosts Monmouth College on the red carpet at 6 o'clock in Cheney. Washington State opens up in Pullman Saturday at noon against Portland State. Many of the Cougar games, including Saturdays, will be viewable on CW11. Washington has an 8 p.m. kickoff Saturday night on the Big Ten Network. That'll be against Weber State. Central Washington kicks off its regular season a week from Saturday at San Diego. We're putting together a prep preview of the three teams we'll be following this fall here on the NCWLIFE channel. Much intrigue surrounds the Eastmont Wildcats, who after 7 seasons under Michael Don now turn to Jay Foster to lead the way. Foster says all 8 assistant coaches came back this year to continue what Don started.
For me, and I think for the players, it was a fairly easy transition. That was one of the things that I stressed during the interview process was we've had success here. We've had the best 7-year stretch in school history, and I believed our staff and deserved the opportunity to continue with that. I thought it was going to be easier on the kids, transition-wise. They knew us, they knew the system, and I thought it would be pretty seamless. And, knock on wood, right now it has been. The kids have done a great job. Eastmont will begin its season on the road at Bonnie Lake at a week from Saturday. Meanwhile, the Wenatchee Panthers are also under a new head coach in Taylor Mitchell. He was an assistant under Scott Devereaux the last 3 seasons and is appreciative of the large task at hand.
Big shoes to fill for sure. Scott's been an awesome leader in our community and coach for our football program. Before him, Lee Bofto. We haven't had many head coaches here at Wenatchee High School. So obviously big shoes to fill, but he was an awesome teacher and mentor to me, being an assistant coach the last 3 falls, seeing the way he operates and everything that he's done for our program. There's a lot that goes into being a head coach that I think a lot of parents and people in the community don't see. And so seeing everything that he did for our kids, for me personally, super special to follow in his footsteps and be the next head football coach here.
Tune in next week for our entire interview with Mitchell, Foster, and Cashmere coach Brian Bremer here on the NCWLIFE channel as we prepare for the 2024 prep football season. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.